Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. As of every week, we will jump into the fundamental sentiment technical analysis of different currencies to check which currency pairs we have and which opportunities we have during the next week. Now, if you wanna watch the previous week's video where I anticipated BTC to go high, some stock indices to go higher, I will leave the link up on the right above. Let's start with the new week. We have new way of analyzing. Why? Because when I entered the EURJPY trade previous week, I got stopped out at break even. This week, I did not take any profits when I hit 1 to 2, 1 to 3 risk to reward ratio, but it's totally normal. I was aiming for higher rewards, but also I learned something new that fundamental strength doesn't change on a weekly basis. So it needs like even months to change the fundamental strength. But what's really weighing on the markets are the sentiment strength and the deviation ranking. So what I will be doing is that, let's say today euro fundamentally is stronger than the Canadian dollar, but it's not stronger at a higher level. But let's say New Zealand dollar is stronger than the Canadian dollar. If the New Zealand dollar has stronger sentiment strength than the CAD, I will be looking to trade NZD CAD for example for the long side right here, and we have the CAD JPY short position. We will go and jump into the technical analysis now to see where is a good price to enter this trade. And from indices perspective, we are still bullish on the S&P 500, on the UK 100, and the Euro 50 index. Right here, there is short position on the New Zealand index, but I don't take shorts on stock markets indices. I just take a long position on the indices. So if it gives me a bullish reading, I will be entering a bullish position. Now we will jump into the technical analysis of different indices. We will look into the XAU-USD, the BTCUSD, and the two Forex pairs. And also we will go into the trade idea that I took previous week and where I got stopped out. So let's start now first with the EURJPY trade that I took on 15 April 2025, and it's been like 9 days and I got stopped up. So going into the hourly time frame, we've had right here shift in market structure at a resistance zone at 50%. I got tapped in and I could have taken some profits after hitting this area right here, but I did not. I was anticipating prices to go lower and lower, and what happened is I got stopped out at 0.5% win, but right here at this low I was 11% up on my account. It's totally fine. I'm learning and I'm being profitable at the same time, so I'm just refining my strategy and being profitable. And I think what happened is was because of the balance of trade. So let's jump right here. So the balance of trade of euro came out very much higher than forecasted, which gave boost for the euro currency, and I got stopped out. I was anticipating for it to be stopped out, but I managed my emotions and I stayed in the trade to see if really my decision of being stopped out was right. And now I will build upon it and see how I will be taking profits during the next trades. Now let's jump into the CAD JPY. CAD JPY, fundamentally I'm short on CAD JPY. I just need some retracement, maybe a little bit higher, but RSI is above 50. We have a great area of resistance right here, and we are near the moving average. So if there is any positive data for the Japanese yen or negative data for the CAD JPY, and I am at this area right here, I will be looking to short this pair. Also, I will be aiming for, let's say, minimum 1 to 6. So if I take a short position, it will be, so I cannot take it like this. So what will happen is I will be waiting for a liquidity sweep for me to be an entry. So let's say the liquidity sweep is up here. It will be a much tighter stop loss, but it will have the risk to reward ratio that I am minimum aiming for it. Why? Because we are at lows and we are near the natural level of the price of this currency pair. So we shall see what will happen next week, and based on next week, if I take any opportunity, you will watch it on next Saturday. Now, jumping into EuroCAD, I might be looking to buy this pair if data is coming positive for the euro or negative for the Canadian dollar. We shall see if we have any retracement into this area right here where there was consolidation and some support created. If we retrace into this area, it will be a good opportunity to buy this pair. Now, let's see an SD-CAD. An SD-CAD, I am bullish also on an SD-CAD, but uh, now from a technical perspective, moving average perspective, we are in a good price to buy if we retrace a little bit. But I am hoping that we retrace lower into this area right here, and maybe the RSI will go below the moving average and below the 50 area. This way it will be a much higher probability trade to be taken. This is everything from a Forex perspective. Now let's jump into the indices, then XAUSD, then BTC at the end. Jumping into the S&P 500, US 500, I was looking for price to reach this demand zone, but it did not reach this demand zone, so I did not get into any trades. And now we moved higher, so we created a new demand zone. Hopefully, if we retrace into this demand zone with a good data supporting the bullishness of the US 500, heavily the tariffs data, hopefully we can take a bullish position on this pair and anticipating not just break of these highs, continuation to the upside. Now, UK 100, same idea. I was looking for retracement into this area, but prices just kept going higher. Hopefully, if we see a retracement, it will give us an opportunity to take a long position. Euro 50, also same idea, looking prices to retrace, did not retrace, waiting for next week. Hopefully it will retraces, or if we create a new demand zone, break, then retrace into this area, I will be looking to long this index. Now, XAUSD, previous week we saw some consolidation and maybe we will see retracement into the downside. So the idea of XAUSD, it's throughout the years it's bullish, but maybe for 1 year it will keep going down. The trend will be bearish, but I don't look to trade the XAUUSD. I look how it's maybe consolidating, being bullish or bearish to assess the risk sentiment. So now we are in a consolidating area. If tariffs get on the tables, we will see XAUSD going to the downside, even if US dollar is getting weaker and weaker, but the risk will be risk on sentiment and people will not buy XAUSD, they will start to buy indices stocks, and risk currencies like the euro, the AUD, the New Zealand dollar. Now let's jump into the BTCUSD. Uh, I wanted on Tuesday some retracement into this area for me to ride this bullishness, but it did not happen. It just consolidated and broke to the upside immediately on Monday. So if we go to the weekly, this week was very powerful bullishness, and hopefully it doesn't continue like this before I enter, because I will be missing the move. So BTC USD, I take it as the US 500. I'm bullish on BTC USD. uh, I wanted to enter at this area or even this area, but I did not have my account open because I was changing brokers, and I missed the whole opportunity to ride this pair. But it's totally normal. We shall see if we have any retracement. And if you have any retracements, I will be looking to take a long position, not just breaking the highs, just trailing stop loss until sentiment changes. So, from a technical perspective, this is everything. As you can see, the fix is going lower. It's neutralizing right now. Hopefully, we'll go into below 20. So, everything will become buy from indices, from BTC USD, and you can make good profits. This is everything for this week. Hopefully, it was insightful. If you like this type of content, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for weekly analysis like this. Until the next week, stay safe.